Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your end of the month reading for November. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Let's take a look at your energy and see what's going on with you towards the end of the month. If you guys feel like you are missing a reading, you can go ahead and check out the playlist. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. What energy is coming towards you? The energy of self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, trying to release some negative thoughts that are going on. I just feel like you're stuck in your head over here, and you're trying to release that, because I do feel like things are opening up. You're having more opportunities where you felt that there was no opportunities. Opportunities are opening themselves up. Look at that, from the Seven of Cups in reverse, all these closed doors, all these missed opportunities, all these bad things that are going on around you. You now feel like you have the love and understanding coming towards you as these doors are opening. So it will start changing your energy around. You're going to start realizing that things are starting to change on a dime, and literally on a dime. As you're putting one foot out in front of the other, you're going to realize you're going to be stepping from the mud, from this muddy patch, straight into this beautiful, green grass, for sure. Not even a joke, right? It's been a long time coming. You're going to feel a little lukewarm to begin with. It is a moderate move. It's not going to be feeling like something that's, you're just going to totally leap and jump into the situation. Like I said, it does feel like you're pushing yourself out of the mud straight into the grass. But that's just because it's been very muddy for you. You've been in murky water for so long over here within the last 3-4 weeks that it just feels, it could even be months for some of you, that it feels like, I think for some of you, you're going to feel like it's too good to be true. Is it really going to last? Is this green grass, how far does this green grass go? So if I keep continuing to walk this stretch, am I going to run back into mud? With the Ace of Cups, I'm going to tell you, no, you're not going to run into mud for a while. Not in the house, that we're not in the area we're talking about at this time. Yeah, because it felt like you had some bad luck. Something that you could not control. Was it so much bad luck, or is it just something you cannot control because you're waiting for things to turn around? You're waiting for the chapter to close. But no matter what, it's still going to feel like bad luck. So, I mean, we're human. That's just, way we're going to think no matter what. But I will tell you one thing. You're taking a new approach to this situation. And it is out of your control. We have 2 major arcanas here. The major arcanas are literally telling you that this is not in your control. This is destined to happen. The universe is in control of this situation. The only cards that are in your control in this situation is the lesser arcana cards, right? And court cards are energy, of course. And then, of course, the aces are gifts from the universe and things that you've wielded through your own manifestations. So you could say, I co-created that and I was allowed to have that. So no matter what, it's still a gift, whether you did it or not. But this is going to feel like it is a gift. You're going to feel like this is a gift. You just don't see it right now. You feel like there's something very deceptive going on. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for thinking that whatever the situation is, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is, that there's some kind of deception going around. Is the grass really green, or is this grass just painted? It's kind of like fool's gold. Is this grass fool's gold? And I don't blame you. Okay, but no, it says that's just because you have the lack. You've lost your faith within this situation because you've been waiting too long. Maybe you've been trying to fix this with this person, so you don't 100% believe that they can change. So you do feel like you've ran into fool's gold. 100. I feel like it's too good to be true. It's going to be repressing a lot of emotions that you've been going through to try to get that strength back when it comes to the situation. You're going to have a lot of communication when it comes to this area of your life, but it's also going to make you pause and surrender to actually see what's really going on. So, it's kind of like you're skipping through the tulips over here because you're like, I'll give it a chance. Maybe it's not fool's gold. I'll give it a chance. So it's literally saying, you know what? I'm gonna pause and surrender to the situation. I'm gonna look at it from a different point of view. So I do feel by, the very end of the month, you're gonna finally really start seeing it, as something that's good and giving it a chance. I just kind of get that Leo Virgo, like, screw it. You know what? I might as well try it anyways. It's not going to hurt to not do so. Even though I don't feel like you're still giving it 100, but you're still putting yourself out there. There's the cautious cat syndrome is coming out within this situation. Okay. Cautious kitty. So I do feel like you're taking this very cautious. It could be a love who's coming back. Could be a job. Could be anything, but you'll know what it is. But we're in Mercury retrograde. It could be a person that you've let go and you didn't trust them, and you're letting them back into your world, but you're watching them very closely. They may say that they've changed, and you're going to watch them like a hawk. Best message for the situation is alignment, coming together for precision. So yeah, you're going to feel like you are trying to come back together, even though I do feel like you still are stuck, yes, at the volcano. But I feel like you're not in the volcano. I feel like you're like outside of the volcano, because this is kind of like where you got spit out of the volcano. Because, like I said, you got spit out of the mud straight at the bottom, but you still feel like, you know what, there's some stagnant energy within this situation. But like I said, I feel like you're going to kind of make it that way, because even though the universe says we're going to move, and it's pushing you in that area, you're saying, okay, but fine. But fine, But I'm going to be very cautious on where I'm going. Right here, cautious. I'm watching, focused. Focused on where I'm going. These are the bottom of the deck. This is where you're going. You're cautious. You're holding on to it. Could be a Cancer if you're dealing with someone, Cancer, Pisces. But I do feel like you're not going to give it your all 100 right now. It's just about seeing where things are going. Because I do feel like you don't think this is going to get you where you want to 100% be right now. No. It's just doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to do it. Okay, guys. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.